Good morning, Cappuccino. Welcome to our first day of online learning, or distance learning, as we are calling it. So the problem on our warm-up today is a problem that was on the learning target number 3 retake. This is actually the level 1 question. Most people got this right, but I did have a few people get part C incorrect. So this is a really important basic idea. So we want to go over this. So the question on the quiz had Pablo driving to work, and he has a 3 out of 4 chance of leaving for work before 7 a.m. Okay, 3 out of 4 times he leaves before 7 a.m. and 1 out of 4 times he leaves at 7 a.m. or later. He kind of sounds a little bit like me. And then if he leaves before 7 a.m., he's only late 1 out of 8 times, and he's on time 7 out of 8 times. And if he leaves at 7 a.m. or later, then he's more likely to be late. He has a 5 out of 8 times is he's late, which would mean that he is not late 3 out of 8 because the probabilities have to add up to 1. All right, now the question that people were getting wrong was find the probability that Pablo is late for work. Well, there's 2 ways that Pablo could be late for work. He could get up before 7 a.m., he could leave before 7 a.m. and still be late. Or he could leave at 7 a.m. or later and still be late. So there's 2 ways he could be late. So we need to find the probability of each of those ways and then add them together. Okay, so many of you were just adding this one, the 1/8 and the 5/8. That's not the way to do it. You have to find all the different ways he could be late. So leaving before 7 a.m., he has a 3/4 chance of leaving before 7 a.m. and a 1/8 chance of being late. So this way of being late, the probability of that happening is 3 out of 32. And then here, 1/4 chance of 1 out of 4 times he leaves at 7 a.m. or later, but then he's more likely to be late. We multiply those together, so 5 out of 32. Now, we're interested in just being late in general. So he could be late this way, or he could be late this way. Notice how I said or. This is an or problem. So another way of writing this is the probability of late or late. Okay? So we have to add together all the probabilities. So that would be 3 30-seconds plus 5 30-seconds, which gives us 8 30-seconds. Which reduces to 1/4. And you know what I just realized? I just zoomed right into that problem. I should have paused for a second and let you try and figure it out on your own. So I'll try and do a better job of that in the future when we're doing the warm-ups. Okay, but that was a little review from the redo of learning target number 3 that some people were still getting wrong. Wanted to clarify that. All right, stay tuned for your next lesson.